Olá, amigos e amigas. Eu sou o Nando Show, estou aqui hoje com o fRoD, treinador do MIBR. Esse papo vai ser em inglês, a pedido meu, para a gente poder ter o pessoal de fora também poder entender esse papo importante aqui com o professor do MIBR. So, fRoD, first of all, thank you very much and congratulations on this amazing win. Huge match, a huge opponent, NRG, the world champions, but even though starting like slow, you guys managed to come back and win. So, what can you tell me about this match today?
It was we knew it was going to be a long game. We knew it was going to be a very tough game. Energy's champions, they're the best team. So for us, we're just really lucky in this tournament format. We didn't get as much practice with so many different circumstances in the off season. So having that bye, that extra day, winning the first game, having 2 weeks. Now we win. We have 2 more weeks. It's like this is only really helping make our team much stronger. But yeah, today was just a really tough game. I'm really happy with the result on the second two matches, the second map and third map. First map, I think we had a good plan and we had some really good ideas. We were just not shooting. We were just missing a lot of shots. I mean, across all three maps, we had a lot of whiffing going on, but I think that's a sign of a really good team when even though our individual was not so high, we're still able to beat the world champions based on our strategy, teamwork, communication, all that. And we've only been at this for about a month now, not even.
Amazing. If I'm not mistaken, you guys started practicing like, 2nd or 3rd of January. And then, as you said, less than a month of work, 2 games, 2 wins, a huge. And now you have like 2 weeks until the first BO5 and maybe, start of a run until Santiago. If you guys don't the win the first one, you have two other shots. How important are those 2 weeks for, the preparation, the making the maps better, the agents better, the team feel more together, how important are those 2 weeks for the team?
It means everything. So important for us. Like I said, we're so deprived on practice that we're practicing hard. I promise that we're not taking days off. We're practicing more than I bet you other teams are each day. It's just we're trying to make up for that. So giving us 2 more weeks here in the next several hours, we know exactly who we're playing against, and spending the next 2 weeks preparing just for that game, just for that opponent is amazing. You have myself, you have Happy, two excellent coaches that know the game inside and out, and we're just going to be putting our full attention to that match. So it's not only a benefit for the team to get more practice, but also a benefit for the staff to have more time to dissect, come up with new ideas, test those ideas. Because in a lot of times, like in champions and big events, you really have like a short turnaround time to really adapt and change things around. And giving a good team like us 2 weeks is amazing. It's unfair, but it's the format, and it is what it is.
Amazing. Talking about Happy, one of the additions for MIBR this season, I would like to know why you decided to get an assistant coach, because since last season you were alone, and I would also like to know if the champions run like playing 2 different days. Energy was like a super tough, super hard match, and then the next day playing DRX again, super different play style and all that stuff. Why Happy, and why going for like another assistant coach now?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to clear this up. Like, it's never been my objective or my goal to not have an assistant coach. There's just been situations, or when I stepped in at the beginning of MIBR, I was the assistant, and then I didn't have one after because it was just a second split. Then the next year, we just really didn't have the budget for it at the time. And to be honest, now when we have the budget and we have the availability, I've always wanted an assistant coach, and my mindset is um, I need a head coach quality person to be my assistant coach. I'm not looking for someone that has just like a smaller level and could be like an analyst and break down a couple ideas or show me photos of what the other team does on minimap. I can do that too. And I watch VODs all day. I need people to give me high level thinking, new strategies, new game plans. And, this is a chess match. You have to think about your opponent's next move without really understanding what's in their mind. For that to happen, you need high level individuals. And like I said, my goal when it comes to having an assistant coach now, in the future, and forever is to have someone that could take my job, that could be just as good as I am in that role, and have two people that speak the same language teaching these guys. So I'm just thrilled. Happy should be a head coach in this league. Happy should be like I don't understand how Happy was available and became an option for us. So yeah, the moment that happened, I said, hell yeah. He's probably better than the majority of head coaches across all franchises across every single country. And to have him as an assistant coach and really pioneering, like coming up like with a lot of strategies and stuff like this, I mean, it's amazing.
As of you, like Happy was also an Counter Strike legend. Do you think like this mentality that you both have, like a lot of experience in Counter Strike, a lot of FPS experience, was something key for bringing him into the team?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is not a knock on other people and other players, but to be an elite player or a pro player is one thing. To win championships is another level, another understanding of the game. Like I said, me and Happy speak the same language. We understand this game at the highest of levels, and having someone like him to be able to be there, like I said, we speak the same every time. Like it doesn't matter if I'm talking to the boys individually or during practice or Happy is like we're always going to speak the same messaging. And even though like we're old school guys, it doesn't matter like how do you say this, like process to become great is should be the same across the board. And all we're trying to do is show these guys what the recipe was for us, each individually, to be successful. And that's why I really enjoy having someone like Happy, because he was able to do what he did in a different generation, in a different game than I did, but similar type of game, similar type of generation. But in order to be able to accomplish those things across those times and having similar understandings, we now know that whatever processes we were both doing is what breeds success. And we're doing the very best. I mean, I have to give all the credit to these players. Me and Happy could be as great as we want or as smart as we want, but without these players being so talented, so flexible, so professional, so hardworking, it makes our job so much easier because we're putting in work. Me and Happy are putting in work, putting in a lot of time. But these players, they're putting in so much damn time, and I really thank them for that because, like I said, we're making up for lost time. We're trying to put in 2 a days, like what they say, 2 a days, like trying to cram 1 or 2 days of practice into one just because we have so much stuff to cover and so many mistakes and so many things to fix and not that much time.
Rod, one thing that's kind of different from last year is the flexibility of your players. We can see, double duelist comps. We can see double smokes, maybe double senti. We've seen Aspas playing chamber on rank lately. So, what do you think about this flexibility? And do you think it's possible, mixing the roles like Zack and solo duelist, Aspas on chamber, and all that stuff?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good question and a bad question because I can't give you a proper answer.
For sure.
But in the reality, I mean, first of all, I think I actually said this in loud. If I ever take Ospas off of Duelist, you can consider me fired. So we'll just get that clear. But when it comes to the flexibility of this team, we got that. That's probably why I was a little bit annoyed of so many questions being asked to me constantly in the off season and after our first game because we did an excellent job of being able to win our first match without showing double duelist that we've been working on. So, like I've said before, just watch us work, watch us cook. Like we're not here to win on old metas, old styles. We're just a team that's deprived of practice. I mean, you have so many people putting up excuses or saying why their team's not performing well. We need more practice. I mean, we're the team with by far the least practice, and look at what we're doing. So it's kind of like, we really don't listen to that. It's all about the quality, not quantity. But we're doing a mix of both right now. And the most important part about practice is being able to test, to see and like to test things, but also stress test things, how they work, how they don't work, and we're figuring it all out as we go. But like I said, the best part is you have 5 world-class amazing players and 2 world-class and amazing coaches who can put all our brain power together and put forth a good showing.
Rod, you guys now are one win away from making the first Masters of this season, one BO5 away, maybe, being the seed one, facing Furia or G2 on the 13th in 2 weeks. So expectations for the match, what MIBR need to work on to win and qualify for Santiago?
If I'm not mistaken, I think we're guaranteed top 4 already.
Yeah,
So that means that we already have a Pat Masters point. I mean, we want more. We want to win this kickoff. We want to qualify straight into the playoffs of a Masters. We want to win. So we're gonna take care of what we have to right now. We're gonna relax a little bit because it's been a really, really stressful couple weeks with limited time off and limited moments off. Guys have barely even settled into their apartments and built their furnitures or whatever. So we have a little bit of catching up to do in the real world stuff, but also um we have plenty of time. Here, we don't even know who we're playing, but we know it's going to be G2 or Furia. There's a lot of matches being played by both parties, especially in the off season. So me and Happy are going to have our hands full, but it's what we do, and it's really excited, really confident. We've been a team, especially ever since towards the end of champs. I know we have a different roster, but we've been living and breathing the mindset of focus on ourselves, focus on our game, and really it's turned around. Like it's turned around the way that we have gotten out of that hump from last year, those that slump from last year, and really rechanged a lot of things, especially with just the way that Verno thinks and how he's calling and playing and everything like that. I think we're just going to continue to do what we've been doing, and full respect to G2 or Furia. And we're going to treat them with the utmost respect, which means we're going to practice our asses off for them and get ready for them.
Amazing. So to wrap it up, I'll leave you the space, send a message to your family, fans, people from Brazil. Everyone is so hyped about this roster, so space is yours.
Yeah, I appreciate you for the time. Yeah, I appreciate everyone back home watching, all my family. I know my family is watching. I know the players' families are watching, and try and keep in contact with the moms and dads of the players and everything. Just know that we're all working our butts off, and we're trying our very best. And it's a big sacrifice, I know, being far away from family and everything, but we're doing everything we can to, you know, put up good results. And just want to thank everyone for the support. I know it's been like this whole team and this whole thing has been like a dream come true for a lot of people because they see it as having a dream team. But for me, I'm just so happy to have these players on my team. So big shout out to every single player. Big shout out to Happy, who's unfortunately not with us yet, but he's pretty much with us in spirit, and he's always with us and always talking to us. We hope we get him over here soon with his visa. And a big shout out to MIBR for all the faith they've bestowed in me, and also for building this project. It's been amazing, and just can't thank them enough.